He wanted an adventure. It's an adventure getting here.
He wanted a remote camp, far away from everything. He had a deer tag, archery, in a unit that I knew well. I used to live up there, and I had hunted all over it with my hounds. I told him, I said, I know where there's a buck down below, but he didn't want anything easy. He wanted the wilderness. So I said, all right, and I loaded up my mules, a canvas tent, wood-burning stove, my bedroll, and I set off. Now, he wasn't going to go with me. He couldn't come up for a few days, so I just told him I would give him some waypoints on the OnX Maps so he could find the camp. Now, I wouldn't just do this for anybody. It's a lot of work. Besides that, it's January, winter time, and where I plan on setting up his camp, it's over 8,000 foot elevation. It'll be really cold up there. I was getting started later in the day than I wanted, but I figured I'd go as far as I could, set up a camp, build a fire, cook a steak, have a smoke, enjoy the evening.
I used to live right down that canyon right there. And this mule was raised over there. She hasn't been back in here in years and years, and she remembers that's where her pen was. Got too late of a start. I'm gonna go right over the hill here. And I know there's a flat spot down there where people camp. So I'm gonna try to make it down to that before it gets dark, so I can get me some firewood, so I can get down and get a fire going and get these mules tied up. Little patchy snow here and there. And it looks like snow tonight. It's all right. I think this will do. Not too many bad branches to fall on me. Nice fire pit right there. Firewood somebody left for me. Lots of firewood right there. I don't like that branch right there, but yeah, this will work. And there's a lion scratch right there. A little chilly out tonight. Got my fire going still. Oh, right here. It was a little cold last night. I didn't get cold. I didn't sleep cold. I slept warm. But it's that old man thing when you have to get up and pee a couple times in the middle of the night. It gets kind of cold. I slept later than I normally would. I've had a hard time adjusting to not being in a hurry. All I got to do is get that camp up there. That's all I got to do. And get back out. I'd like to get back out to the truck and get home tonight at a decent hour. That's my new bedroll. Came from Ellis Canvas Tent. I like it. I like it a lot. I put my down bag inside of it. It's got a really nice mattress on the bottom of it, or a sleep pad, whatever you want to call it. It's got a little rise where if you need to, you can zip that thing up all the way around you, where it's like it's a bivy sack is what it is. I'm gonna drink another cup of coffee, and then I'll start loading things up. Here we go. Onward and upward, boys. Barrels, peoples. It's a little old 2-track road. It goes quite a ways in here. If I remember correctly though, it tops out on a little old rise, and after that it kind of dies out. When we drop back down, we're going to turn to the left, and then that's wilderness. We got to go up a little old trail that leads all the way up to the top. We go right to the top, right up there. And then there's a trail. You can almost see it goes back to the left. And then it goes over and over the top, and that's that big old top ridge. Back off that way, I don't know, quite a ways in there is where I'm gonna set up this camp. This little 2-track road ends down here, and then we hit a wilderness trail. It'll be good.
I guess I never said who I was doing this for. But, like I said, I wouldn't just do this for anyone. But when my nephew asked me, I didn't think twice. He's my little sister's son, and he's been going on some of these adventures with me since he was just a little guy. He's always liked to hunt and fish, become a really good hunter with a bow, and also loves to fish and is a good fisherman. Matter of fact, he has his own YouTube channel that he started called Mountain Misfits. If you get a chance, go over there and check it out. I'll put a link in the description down below.
Okay, where the trail divides, that trail goes down through and goes down to the river. This trail turns and goes on top. Somebody took the marker off, and they act like why would they put those logs right there? But there used to be a sign right there, I thought. Anyway, this is the way we go, right here. See, we came from way down there. Way down there. It's a pretty good climb. And then we're gonna go up and then up and over. I think I'm gonna try to put their camp right up there somewhere. This used to be absolutely beautiful in here. It was called Magner Park. Big pine trees, just, really thick canopy, and none of this stuff, that thorny locust. Then after that silver fire came through here, burned everything up. And that thorny locust came back. Maybe it'll go away, I don't know. It sure makes it nasty, nasty for everything. On top of the world. And this will be camp. I'll set up the tent right over there. They got a fire ring. They're up on top. A lot of hills to glass around here. They even got a little bit of firewood. There's a dead tree right over there for more firewood. I don't think you can beat this. And it is remote. He wanted an adventure. It's an adventure getting here, I guarantee. So, let me take care of these mulas. Get them unpacked. Ha! They wanted remote and they wanted adventure. Here it is. You can see we're way up on top. But there's an old trail that goes down to the bottom of this canyon right here. And there's water down there in case they need it. I don't know what the trail's like. It's been years since I've been through there. Even back then it was tough. But anyway, I found this place. It's got a little fire ring. Somebody's camped here before. I set up the snow tracker tent. I left them their water, spotting scope, extra stakes, and a wood burn stove. They got to pick the rocks out, set up the wood burn stove themselves. I'm going to take back my Ellis Cowboy bedroll. We're going back light, so Mrs. Ruth will be happy, happy, happy. The dogs, hounds are tired. There should be some big old coos, deer bucks up in here. All right, load them up, move them out, man. See that track right there? Right there. That's a huge Tom lion. P's trailing him, she's trailing him backwards. But I can't go back out that other way. It's already too late. Son of a gun. Now, why couldn't that been this morning? We could have just gone on and caught him. He's up there. Jeez. Oh well. That's the way it goes.